How are you doing today?
I am doing marvelous. How are you doing?
I'm doing great myself.
Good, good, good. Well, welcome to our podcast, and we're just glad that everybody is doing great. We just want to give you an everyone an update and an overview as far as just how wonderful 2023 has been and how 2024 is going to be even better.
Great, great. I can't wait to enjoy this podcast with you. And again, I'm Lauren Ilamwanya, business manager for Single2do. And this year has been wonderful. Had some challenges that we overcame together. And yeah, it's been a
Well,
great
let's
Christmas.
just get started. Let's get started. First of all,
Yeah.
I just want to say we thank all of our participants for Single2do this year. We're looking forward to a tremendous year in 2024. We've had over 22 events this year and are going out with a blast. We have teamed up with several small businesses, and we thank our business manager, Lauren McCoy Imawanya, and Namdi Imawanya for their hard work and dedication. Without them, so many of our efforts would not be completed with success. We have been very fast and moving in a really good direction. Our promotion of health and wellness has been great, along with our swimming lessons with Lauren and our other instructor, Holly Demir. We gave out really great acupuncture information, and we would have to also say thank you to the North Lake Travis Chamber of Commerce. They
Thank
were
you.
instrumental in just promoting and submitting a lot of our information, and we just thank you for that. Wouldn't you agree, Lauren?
Yes, yes. And Miss Jennifer Sandoval has been a blessing to us, and we thank her for always taking our flyers and disseminating them and making sure we always kept our bargain. So, and that's what we're all about.
Right, right. It's about, experiencing things. And, the internet is filled with millions of information and flyers and notices. And we just want to try to reduce that information so people can go to one place, take a look at some items, some events, see if they want to participate. And the demand has been great and has been growing. And also I just want to say that even the yoga experiences and the trip that we had with One Yoga Global, a special thank you to Allison Sims. She was great. Thailand was phenomenal. And I was able to meet so many incredible people, and the weather was great, and just being with the elephants was phenomenal. So we look forward to sending more information about this. So now we're just going to just break it into segments as far as the podcast. And it's basically informational, but we would always, solicit any information, or if you have questions, you can send us an email at contact@single2do.com. So we're going to start with segment one. Segment one really is about, my article that was featured in the Austin Women's Magazine. It was fantastic. And it led us to offer a caregiving retreat in the Texas Hill Country, which will actually run through April of 2024. I'm proud to be a licensed caregiver now with the American Association of Caregivers, and a new instructor also for the National Alliance of Mental Illness, which is NAMI. We have lots of stories on our website. We also have threads, and we also send information through, the general circles of social media, Instagram, Facebook. And Lauren, thank you just for managing that so well.
Thank you.
And I've been solely working on my manuscript, on our journey with mental health, and my manuscript is complete. It's called Azel's Daughter, Shining Through Bipolar. And we look forward to sharing more information about that. And you can view more of my writings at lizcolvinwrites.square.site. We'll be sending out article information, news information, and you can also see our blog section at single2do.com. So that's one of the things that we are doing as far as segment one. And, we just want to be there and available. And, we always try to highlight events that are in our areas and other things that's going on in Texas. Single2do will be focusing more or less on local events, and also things that Lauren will be working on specifically. And we just want to just tie in that we want you guys to check out our website, single2do.com. We'll be bringing a new health line of makeup that's really health friendly, products, and additional caregiving information. We want to say a special thanks to our referral businesses that are actually listed on single2do.com's referral page. And they also have been very beneficial with our events. And those businesses are Louisa's Salon and Spa, the Hill Country Highland Bed and Breakfast, the Bunker Bar and Grill, Realtor Megan Parkovich, Darling Art School, Barbara Williams Insurance, Genesis Transportation Services with the phenomenal Sharon Baker, Relaxed Escapes Travel Consultants with Lori Threet, and the Alchemy Attorney with Victoria Broussard. And we are just so proud to be able to represent them. You have direct links to their businesses on our website.
And we have a new Reggie Barlow, her business as well is on
Yes,
there.
yes, and we have a new partnership with Gulf Coast Travel Agency.
Yes.
Reggie Barlow or Regina Barlow. And you can book travel with her at Gulf Coast Travel Agency at yahoo.com. We will also be highlighting her on our blog page, and you'll be able to interact and engage and just be able to ask questions. And we look forward to that. That's something that we're working on that's new. Lauren, you have anything else you wanted to add?
Well, saying that, her article it will be hitting tonight. So if you want to check that out, and also her Facebook page, Gulf Coast Travel Agency, is available. And like Mom said, you can always email her a quote for any vacation cruise that you're interested in. And I'm just so happy that she's working alongside us. And she also does live videos as well on her Facebook page.
Oh yeah, and Reggie, she's great, and I've known her for years, and I'm looking forward to traveling with her myself. So we will definitely be sharing and getting information and doing some Facebook Lives, doing some special promotions. And again, her email is Gulf Coast Travel Agency at yahoo.com. You'll be able to interact with the blog page also. So all of that information will be available, and you can access that at single2do.com. So
Blogs.
yeah, we're going to move to segment two. Segment two, we really just want to just give you guys an update. We have received a tremendous outpouring, and as far as Lauren's Grandful Cookbook, that
Grandful Recipes Cookbook, inspired by grandparents from around the world.
yes, and it's been amazing. It's highlighted a lot of our Single2do crew members that wanted to insert their own family recipes, and we're going to grow it. We will be able to include some stories. We also included in our first edition a poem written by Lauren to my mother, which was beautiful. And so you can always purchase that under Amazon.com. It will be available. And we will be actually working on the next edition. And so you can send your submissions now through April the 5th. And we want to consider your recipe and send a photo and your name, and we'll be able to let you know if it's going to be inserted into the cookbook, and Lauren will be managing that. Was there anything else you wanted to say about the cookbook, Lauren?
Well, currently it's $12.99 on Amazon, and it also is available in a Kindle version or a paperback. So whatever you like. Um, and just know that your family members are important. And like my grandmother was important to me, she saved my life at birth. When no one else could give me breath, she took out a needle, stabbed my little heel, brought me back to life. So I want this to be a meaningful book for my family and for you to enjoy your loved ones and your grandparents, because we all know that they play a major role in all of our families. And one day I'll be a grandma just like my mother, and we call her baby grand. So she's
Yeah,
jazzy like that.
yeah. Being a grandmother is special,
And
but also
caregiver too.
a caregiver too. But building a legacy and building connections with other people, that is irreplaceable.
Yes.
I have had lots of clients with Single2do that live alone, and we would just want to let them know we support your efforts. So if you have a recipe that you want to pass down to your children, Grandful Recipes is the perfect place to put it. And I enjoy mine. I mean, every time I get a copy, I end up having to either sell my copy or give it away, and it's been a true blessing. So I just thank you, Lauren, for creating that, and your vision with that was just incredible.
Thank you. An
Yeah.
honor to my grandmother. and all of our family members.
Right. Good. So now we're going to move to segment 3. And it's basically a segment that is very dear to my heart. Even though we have covered a lot of subjects and topics, we are definitely advocates for children. And along with everything that we do, we did make up time to actually teach and promote swimming classes. And they were swimming classes for both adults and children. And we just appreciate all the people that were able to support it and participate. And it was based on the fact of my combination of support, camaraderie with Live Like Cotty. Live Like Cotty is a bill that was sponsored by Texas House Representative Vicki Goodwin, and she worked hard to get it passed, along with Corey De La Pena and John De La Pena. And so I am proud that we were able to offer swimming lessons, and there were several businesses that helped us that I named earlier to make that happen. And we will share more information as that bill information is rolled out. I will be serving on their nonprofit board. And I just want to say thank you, Corey De La Pena, for considering me and asking me to do that, because it was an absolute pleasure. Because the reason why I am here today is because I was able to survive from a potential drowning. So I just want to do whatever I can do to help save a life. Because if it's just saving one life, it's worth it. And this was one thing I'm very proud, and I will always stand behind advocacy in this area. So thank you, Lauren, for being one of our instructors. And Holly, you did an awesome job. And I look forward to seeing some future Olympians in swimming, because the kids and the adults, they did so great. And I'm just really proud of that effort.
Yes, thank you. Holly was my role model. I became lifeguard certified along the way through all this. And man, the many blessings from Single2do just sprang forth an abundance of possibilities that are never ending possibilities. Like, I mean, I took a college course in swimming, intermediate swimming at UMHB. Acronym is Mary Hardin Baylor in Belton. And, you know, years have passed, but she brought it out of me. And the old me that we all know sometimes goes away and comes back and does this and that. But, I'm glad to be here, vibrant and living the best of life with Single2do, and seeing the concerts, traveling the world, and talking about art, and going to the Armadillo Christmas Bazaar was amazing this year. So
Yeah.
just meeting Holly and having her on my side to show me what a lifeguard instructor, swimming instructor is all about, and how she handled the kids. I've always been great with kids and mostly everybody, but um, she gave me a different perspective that I really needed at the time. So I just thank her.
Oh, great, great, Lauren. Well, you did a fabulous job, and we will continue in 2024 to have additional offerings, and we will put dates on our calendar, and we're hoping to grow and do it in other cities. And I just think that it was a great program. We exemplified unity. It's not only for nonprofits to help your community, at-profit businesses can do things to help. And this was one of those efforts where we were able to pool resources and just get it done, and it allowed me time to be able to focus on what should our direction be? So it was about helping, it was about information,
Mm-hmm.
and and it's also about what we've always stood behind, which is caregiving. And caregiving not only means just a an ailing adult, it just means being available to be available.
Yes,
And
like we
yeah,
had we had a client that touched me, and a lot of people touched me, as y'all will get to know, but um not naming a name, but he was a grandfather that cared about his grandson. Knowing how to swim was the most important thing for his grandson, knowing that sometimes he would be on a boat or out in public and wanting his young daughter to know how important it is for him to always have his life jacket until he learns. And that's another thing that I'm thankful for Kadi giving our students life jackets because you know, she didn't have to, but as a business, a nonprofit, she had those available. So the grandfather, he was an important role in this, but I got to see how a grandparent loves from a distance. And to me, as a young woman, that opened my eyes to a whole nother world.
oh yeah, and it's great. I mean, it's great to be able to come together because we live in a big world, and we come across lots of businesses, lots of organizations that's doing so many things like Live Like Cotty, Black Women Who,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, Baker's Brisket. I mean,
Oh,
there's so
yes.
many people that have donated and been beneficial to us
Oh,
as
yes.
a community networking business. And I just want to say thank you. We just don't have all of the resources to name each and every one of you, but we're trying to make sure that you know that we notice your care and your conscious effort, and we appreciate that. We want to continue to put out good information and share information. That's what the goal is. Put out information, share information. And Lauren, you have done a phenomenal job with that, which now you will allow me an opportunity to focus on the writing aspect.
Yes.
And I look forward to sending you guys a lot of information about different articles, different subjects that I'll be writing on. And I just look forward to doing that. And so now I'm just going to just go to section 4, where we will get an overview from our business manager, Lauren McCoy Imawanya. And I just turn it over to you, Lauren, for you to tell us what to expect in 2024. And I'm so proud that you have done so much work and, with running a family, being a new mom, having a job, we still take out the time to love our community and our people across the world. And we have so many connections in Africa, different parts of Africa. And we just want to say thank you also to our family in Nigeria. We also have connections in Hawaii and certain parts of Asia and all across the US. But, special shout out to everyone in Texas. And the last thing that I want to say before I turn it over to Lauren is that we now have Single2do Louisiana, and we will support them 100%. So you guys feel free to join that group, Single2do Louisiana, and we're building Single2do DFW. And we just think that it's important for people that's in their area to know what's going on, where they can just do a one shot glance to see if there's something that they want to take part in, especially post COVID, because we do have to stay safe. we do have to be cognizant. And it's just good to know what's going on and if other people are experiencing things, is it safe for me to do so? And so, Lauren, segment 4, you got it, girl.
Well, segment 4, I just want to make sure everyone knows how I feel about therapy, and it's not going to take long. I feel like everyone should get therapy if you need help, especially post-COVID. I myself have a wonderful therapist, and I'm able to talk out things that normally your family doesn't want to hear all day. Like they just want to take a break themselves. So it's good to talk to someone and set goals with your therapist. And if you have a good one, they're going to give you goals for the new year. They're going to give you different avenues if you're a student, if you're a mom, if you need to work out. So that's just one thing that I wanted to put out there. But for the end of my segment, also, I want to mention how thankful that I am for all of the community and all of the business owners that have worked alongside me, the Chamber of Commerce in Lago Vista, and my dear friends, just to name a few, Donna and Nandi and Elizabeth and Love. They all played a crucial role. Jennifer, all of those people. And there's so many more that I could mention. Todd, uh, just so many more. John Baker, everyone came out during those times that I had to like run an event. Or Liz, my mom, she came up with great ideas that I had to turn into a digital format. So into a digital format. So uh, iron sharpens iron. We're always studying and improving. And we're on all social media. So you can check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we also have a Linktree/Single2do. So just in case you don't want to go to all of those different avenues, you can just go to Linktree, and all of our links are in one page on your phone. So we've tried to make it some seamless, fun ways for you to incorporate your life with us and get to know our mental health blog, get to know our travel blog, get to know the technology piece. Call me if you need technology help. If I can talk to you over the phone, we can make it through this together. Just like as a whole community, we work best together. That's what it is. We don't want to leave anyone behind, and we don't want anyone to feel unwelcome when they come knocking on the Single2do chat line, because if we don't get in touch with you, we will get in touch with you. So I just want to say for the year 2024, we're going to continue with the wellness bit, which is, what is your goal? What is your goal today? Are you going to get up earlier? Are you going to sleep in? Are you going to sleep in and then work out? Or are you going to get up earlier and work out? So that's what I'm working on. So I'm excited for that wellness, like workout tips. You know, we send recipe ideas because we have a cookbook on Facebook, and we have a cookbook on Amazon. So we're big on the love of life, the zest of life, and how to bring it to the older generation and transfer it to the younger generation, because we don't want to lose that community. So we want to know, what's the 2024 year look like? Well, I can tell you it's going to be about wellness. We are still dealing with our dear friend Eski, who is a young entrepreneur, and she is a writer herself. And well, we have a podcast we want to work on with her, and we have a podcast with Reggie coming up. And Single2do's podcast is always available on Spotify and Spreaker and iHeartRadio. So you can listen to us whenever you want if you feel like it calms you. Don't forget, Elizabeth is very good at talking and de-escalation, because as you know, she has retired from State Farm, which is a tremendous, tremendous advantage to the Single2do business. And I'm very thankful to have her with me. Um, so she's an A team member, and she's able to focus more in the community and to be there for others that have been here for us. So, and I say that much to say that she's a giver. And so this business idea was because she cares about people and she wants to help people just like they've helped our village and helped me grow into who I become today. So we have a lot to look for, like the podcast, like the wellness blogs, like um, things to improve yourself, ways to improve technology for you. We have it there, and we're also working, like she said, on our cosmetic line. And so we're like chemists in the lab right now. So just be on the lookout for the memoir, Azel's Daughter, a memoir from Elizabeth Colvin, known as her writing name, Liz Colvin. Be on the lookout for the next Granful Recipes cookbook by Lauren McCoy Ilamwanya. And these are the many ways that you can reach out to us. And then our cosmetic launch. So that's the new 2024, and we look forward to working with you. Love yourself and be yourself. Any last remarks?
Yes, love yourself, be yourself. You don't have to be single. We talk to people every day that are either, married, but they just want to just get out for the day. They are either widowers, or they're just going through a life change. I mean, life produces change, and I just want to say, Lauren, thank you for being a part of Single2do. Namdi Ilmwanya, thank you for being a part of Single2do. All of our other associates that have, been available, have sold their merchandise under Single2do. We appreciate you. And a special shout out to Donna Busby and JC um, Cuchillo, because they actually gave us the use of their pool for our swimming lessons. And they were so gracious. And we just want to say thank you to Lorraine Washington and Craig. You have been tremendous supporters for Single2do. And we want to continue to be a blessing to others, because we know where we got our blessings from. The man above, God. God has just been with us, and
Man,
has continued to be a blessing. And we appreciate the support that's around us. And we still have our phenomenal videographer and photographer and Charlie Sumners and Robin Sumners. I just want to say thank you. And we look forward to spending 2024 and creating really good content and good information. And the most the most fun part is yet to come. That's what you have to remember. Your life is so valuable every day, every moment, whether or not you're drinking a glass of tea by yourself, or if you're sitting in a stadium filled with people. You have the choice. And that is what we're so blessed to have in America. And I just want to say, go vote and be responsible and be respectful. And we love you. Thank you.
thanks. Bye.
Bye.